Hey guys, I'm Miss Smith. I'm your student's US History teacher this semester. I just wanted to welcome you to our virtual parent night, of course. Tell you a little bit about myself and about the course your student is taking, as well as some important dates to keep in mind with this course. This is my 9th year teaching. It's my 3rd year at Lowndes. I have been teaching everything from AP US Government to economics to US History, so jack of all trades, I guess you would say. I want to give you a little bit of information about the course your student is taking. It is a course that is required for graduation. US History, you have to have it to graduate. You have to pass it to graduate. And it is a course that has a standardized test at the end. So at the end of our course, in May 16th and 17th, actually. That's the date set right now. Your students will take a end-of-course assessment. That's a multiple-choice standardized test from the state of Georgia. That test counts as 20% of their grade for this course. So obviously this course is super important because not only do you have to have it to graduate high school and get your diploma, but it does have that standardized test attached to it. That's 20% of your student's grade. So just some information about our course. We start with colonization and we go all the way up through modern America, through 9/11, through President Obama's presidency. Right now is kind of where it ends. And so of course, there is a ton of content in this class. There's 9 units in all, and each unit is packed full of information. And we move at a really fast pace because we don't have a ton of time before the EOC rolls around, and then school's over. So this is definitely a fast-paced course, and it's just packed full of information. But it's obviously a very important course. Obviously, I'm going to say that because I teach it, but just having your students know where we've been in the United States, why things are the way they are now, how we can improve, of course, and not continue any bad decisions or whatever, is super important, and they learn that in this class. This class is a great course to talk about, the successes of the United States, all the wonderful things we've done as a nation, but at the same time, there are some hard things in this course that we talk about, some of the things that we're not so proud of in American history. So really it's a good balance, and it's a true, this is the history of the country you live in, and hopefully a way to, of course, have your students informed about the history of their nation and how we can always do better in the future. So it's a fun course to teach, and it's a fun course to take, just learning about where we've been in the United States and how, because of history, certain things are the way they are today, the impacts that history has on, our current climate in the United States today. So it's a great course. But like I said, it is full of information, and it is a lot of work. It's a lot to learn for sure, but it's definitely worthwhile. So like I said, on May 16th and 17th is when your students will take the end of course exam in this class. Some other things to know: our final exam schedule, students will take May 23rd and 24th for final exams. So in this class, the EOC is the end of course exam, but if your student doesn't exempt with an A and 3 or less absences, then they will have to do the final exam. And in this course, we do a project for our final exam since our EOC was a test, of course. Some other things just to know, if you ever need to contact me, you can always email me. So my name is Alyssa Smith, so Alyssa Smith at lowndes.k12.ga.us. I also have a remind. If you look at your students' syllabus, or if you look on their Google Classroom, my syllabus is on there, and it gives you the remind code. Feel free to join our remind code or our remind class so you can kind of stay up to date with any reminds I send out to the students. So definitely feel free. Email is really the easiest way, though. If you do need to contact me, please email me. If your student does happen to get quarantined, we hope that doesn't happen, but if there is that situation, the first thing they need to do is send me an email, reach out, say, hey, Miss Smith, I've been quarantined until this time. And what I'll do is every day I'll send them an email, hey, here's what we did in class today. Here's what you can find on Google Classroom. Work on this. So just to make sure they're keeping up with it, because like I said, we move really fast in this course. So if they do nothing for the 5 days they're quarantined and they come back, it's going to be hard to catch up, at a good pace at least. So, if they're obviously very sick, we'll work around that and we'll figure that out. But if they're quarantined and doing okay, then we definitely want them to, stay up to date and keep up, keep the pace if they can, for sure. Let's see. Something else to know. Obviously, every student has Chromebooks, and the expectation is they bring their Chromebook daily to this class charged. We do use it pretty often, almost every day. So just make sure they're keeping up with their Chromebook, of course, and that they do bring it, every day charged to class, ready to use. If your student does need some extra help, my tutoring days are Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays are always out. We always have some meetings on Tuesday afternoons. But if they need to come Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday after school, that's fine. I'm here until 3:45. They just need to set up a date with me. Hey, Miss Smith, I need to come on this day to make up a test or to get some extra help on something, So no big deal. Just communication is key, of course. And, of course, your students know this. We went over all of this at the beginning of class. So, sorry I couldn't meet you in person. Hopefully things will, be closer to normal as much as we can get back to normal next school year. But if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm really looking forward to teaching your students this semester. They've been great for the couple of weeks that I've been with them already. And I know that we're going to have a great year and they're going to do great. Again, if you have any questions or anything, just reach out. Thanks.